10 best makeup products I've tried in 2024 so far. Hi guys, I'm Anna, makeup teacher, creator, educator, specifically for people with hooded eyes, as well as oily and textured skin. I post a lot of fun content, a lot of tips and tutorials, a lot of reviews, honest reviews, unfiltered reviews, all of that. Welcome, welcome. Today, it is finally time to figure out what has been happening this year in 2024. We have had so many new launches, so many new blush launches, OMG, and I am super excited to share 10 of my favorite products that I've tried out so far. I've been reviewing products for several years now. I love doing that. I'm enjoying it thoroughly, and sometimes there is something that I fall in love with instantly or not. We'll talk about that, but we're going to kind of go step by step. Think about makeup routine. I start with my face, like primer, foundation, concealer, blah blah blah. Then I finish with lips and eyes. Spoiler alert, there's not a lot of things for the eyes because it's just not a priority right now for makeup brands. Complexion is trending, so we have a ton of blushes, bronzers, foundations, but not a lot of eyeshadow palettes. So makes me a little bit sad, but at the same time, it's okay. We're gonna get our moment. Eyeshadow girlies, we're gonna get our moment. What do we think about this baby blue silver look? I'm living for it. I feel so pretty. Let's get into it. We'll start with primers. I don't have any. Why did I just say that? Yeah, I tried a lot of primers. None of them wooed me besides the one that I tried yesterday, but it's not out yet. At the time this video is up, it is going to be available, so I'll link it down below. It is the new mattifying oil control primer by One Size, and I posted a review on that blew my mind. It is a facelift in a bottle. I don't know, it tightened my face like one of those mud masks. I couldn't smile, I couldn't move, but it looked beautiful, and my face stayed matte the entire day. I don't know what kind of voodoo magic that is. That one was the only primer that I really loved. So because it's not out yet as I'm filming it, I'm not going to mention it. Well, I did mention it, but I'm not going to talk about it anymore. Try it out if you have oily skin, and trust me, you're not going to regret it. All right, let's move on to foundation because I have two. The first one is going to be the IT Cosmetics CC Plus Natural Matte Foundation with SPF 40. If you're not new here, I probably use this in every single video because this is my favorite foundation of this year. This is just something that is so natural looking, so long wear, mattifying, but like with a natural finish. I'm wearing it right now. If you want it to be more glowy, add some glow to it or some glow underneath. If you want it to be matte, add some loose powder. This is just like a very versatile product in my opinion, and it's super lightweight. I do not feel like I'm wearing anything. It always wears so well, never separates, never does anything bad. I just love it, how easy it is, how on the go it is, and this just has been my go-to. I'm in the shade Light Neutral if you're wondering, but yeah, this is absolutely my top favorite foundation of this year and my number one product. This is not a ranking, so I'm just gonna name 10 products that I like this year. It's not like one of them is better than the other, but we're gonna start with foundation, and this is number one. Number two is going to be another foundation, and this has been so viral. This is the e.l.f. Soft Glam Satin Foundation. Insane product. I was super happy to receive it in PR. If I wasn't, I would have bought it. The way it sits on the skin, I was a little bit terrified of the word satin here because I'm an oily girly. I want everything to be matte and beautiful, but when I applied it, it looked really natural. The coverage is there, the longevity is there, the finish is beautiful and natural. Kind of reminded me of this foundation because I like it that much. I like that one and I like this one. So gorgeous. And the best part about this, it's, what's the price point of this, $8 or $11? I don't remember if it's 8 or 11, one of those two. So not a lot of dollars. Good drugstore foundations are a rare occasion. For off the top of my head, I can only think about Maybelline and Revlon, but this one by e.l.f., you can see that they've worked so hard on this. The last foundation they came out with was like 6 or 7 years ago, so they really nailed this formula. They did a phenomenal job. This is amazing. It's not just overhyped product online. It really is well deserved. Beautiful finish, long wear. My skin just kind of looks like a filter when I wear this, and I don't want to say it because I don't like filters. I don't use them. I'm very much against them on this channel, but when I say filter, I mean like blurred, beautiful, smoothed out, but natural. So this is what it's giving. Highly recommend this if you haven't tried it yet. Really great product, especially for the price point. Number three, we're gonna move on to concealers. This concealer has probably come out last year, but I've only tried it this year because they sent me some PR. So I was really happy to finally get my hands on this guy, and I really love it. I keep reaching for this concealer every single day. I do not remember the last time I used a different concealer, probably for a review. I adore these. This is by Makeup by Mario, their Surreal Skin Concealer. I'm wearing it right now. Look at this beautiful under eye. This is not non-creasing. This is mattifying. Not like mattifying, but it is matte. So like if you are on a drier side, you might not like it, but it's non-creasing, long wear, and great coverage. I absolutely love this. It's really interesting because I wasn't so much in love with this foundation, the Surreal Skin foundation, but I really enjoyed the concealers. So that just kind of shows how different like we all are, because I know a lot of people who really enjoyed the foundation. So try it out for yourself, see what you like. If you like full coverage, if you like long wear, non-creasing, kind of really like heavy duty concealer, but without it looking heavy duty, it looks lightweight and it's looks beautiful and smoothing, try it out. I have the shade 200, which is kind of a little bit deeper, so it probably works better when I'm more tan, but the shade that I'm wearing right now is a brightening shade. It's shade 160, and I find it really working beautifully under my eyes because I love that bright under eye effect. There is also something in between, like 180. Probably that would be better for me. I think I might even have it. I need to try that out. But anyways, this is a really solid formula. Love this product. So next step in my regular makeup routine would be bronzing. So let's talk about bronzers. And first product that I want to mention is the new, well, not new, but a product that came out this year, Milani Cheek Kiss Cream Bronzer. This is in the shade 110 Hey Honey. This is maybe the lightest or might be second to lightest shade. So gorgeous. I've been in love with blushes from this collection, with this formula for years, but when they came out with bronzers and they just melt into your skin, they blend themselves, they're so beautiful, and they're also affordable, which is the best part about Milani. If you didn't know that, a lot of their products are made in Italy, Korea, and all of the top places, top factories where the makeup is just top notch. So that is why they're so good and so slept on. Well, I mean, it's a popular brand, but I, as a diehard fan of Milani, wish people talked more about them. Let me actually see where this was made. Yeah, this was made in Korea. Absolutely gorgeous, smooth product of very nice pigmentation, very easy to blend out. There's a nice variety there. They have deeper shades, they have lighter shades for anyone. Super easy to use, either with a beauty blender, you kind of tap on here and then on your cheek, or with a brush, which is what I prefer. I like to use kind of dense brushes to apply my bronzing products, and this is just a very solid, beautiful formula. When you're at Ulta next time, take a look at this guy. Okay, so next product I think also went viral. Maybe, probably, so many things go viral that I don't even remember, but it went viral in my life, okay? In my head, in my universe. I don't know what's going on, but this Makeup by Mario bronzing and shaping serum, I have not been able to use anything else since this came out. I do not reach for my cream bronzer drawer at all whatsoever, or liquid contour, any of those products. I do not care about them anymore. I have forgotten about them. I have my new man in my life. Mario, just kidding. Makeup by Mario bronzer. It is insane. It is so foolproof, beginner friendly, and such a unique and beautiful product. So this product has both a doe foot applicator, which is kind of a larger applicator, and a pump right here. As you can see, I probably used the pump once and it wasn't my journey. Some people use it all over the face, or kind of like maybe like a bronzing job, like kind of underneath makeup. I don't know, but I adore the doe foot applicator. I love the brands have started coming out with bronzers like this instead of the stupid sponge that feels, you know what I'm talking about, Charlotte Tilbury contour one, the one that like gets like so gross and dirty. But anyways, this is just so much better. And this product itself, you cannot overdo it. I apply layers and layers. I'm wearing it right now, ton of it. Then I take my sponge or my brush, tap, blends out beautifully. It gives you the most gorgeous sun-kissed bronzy look. It looks a little bit intimidating, as in there are sparkles in it, just like in the foundation that he has. But do not be afraid if you're an oily girly like myself. This is not going to show up glowy or sparkly or anything. It's just a beautiful sun-kissed look. Even though the shade I picked up, which is like medium, is kind of warm for my liking, it still works out beautifully on my skin and I cannot stop using it. If the shade I picked up was cooler, I don't know what I would be doing. Like, I would even love it even more, and I cannot even imagine it. How many times did I just say even? Probably 11. Anyways, this is the most gorgeous, beautiful product. Highly recommend it. Such a wonderful launch from the brand. I've just been loving what Makeup by Mario has been doing and what the brand has been doing. Not necessarily like eyes or lips products. I did absolutely adore their Ethereal Eyes palette, but they stopped coming out with stuff like that, and they have other eyeshadows, like the matte eyeshadows in that format. Those I find extremely boring and just like nah. So, and lip products, I don't really have any Makeup Admirer lip products, but I adore their complexion products and what they have been doing this year. They're coming up with some blushes too. I am probably not going to receive them in PR, and honestly I have 200 blushes, so probably am not going to buy them. But if I do receive products like that, I always review them. So this is definitely worth every penny, and I did purchase this myself and I'm so happy I did. Number 5 and 6 are going to be blushes, and I'm going to talk about them briefly because I just posted my video on best blushes that I tried this year. Number 5, Flawless Pinch My Cheeks Soft Blur Blushes. Amazing, gorgeous, the most beautiful blurring formula. I love the shades. They have beautiful mauve shades, red, purple, pink, peach, whatever you want. And this formula just melts into your skin and doesn't interrupt any of the layers underneath. And it's not going to get rid of your foundation. That is a really important factor for me when I choose my cream blush. First of all, I want it to be blurring. I want it to be smoothing. I don't want it to be overly glowy or sticky. This checks all of my boxes. Insane. My favorite shades are Rosebud and then shade Angel, which is again just a neutral shade. I am a little bit boring, but then I have some fun shades here, like the shade Gumdrop here. Look at that, the most beautiful, gorgeous, vibrant pink. And then I have a shade that I haven't tried yet, Cherry Pie. I think the others I put in a giveaway pile, which I should just do a giveaway on YouTube. I've never done that. But anyways, these are so good, so good, not talked about enough. Number 6, another blush product, and these blushes I'm wearing today, these are by Rhode. These are their pocket blushes. I was not expecting to fall in love with a Rhode product so much. Spoiler alert, this is my top favorite blush of this year. I'm not a Rhode skin hater or anything. It's just that the products have never been super fun for me. I like them. I never loved them. They were never inspiring. But this, what they did with this blush, I don't know how, but every girly that has tried it, me included, were like obsessed. I have no idea how they did it. Even though the packaging is a little bit off, maybe a lot of people don't like it. I kind of enjoy it, but a lot of people think that it's a little bit too bulky. But the product inside is amazing. So I'm wearing 2 shades today. I'm wearing the shade Piggy, which is that vibrant pink. So easy to blend, such a long wear, beautiful formula. The finish is not as blurring as Flawless. It's more natural, glowy, but the formula is so beautiful that it's just works perfectly. And then the other shade that I'm wearing is more kind of neutral. This is the shade Freckle, and as you can see, it's warmer as well. Beautiful. So I'm wearing Freckle on the outer parts of my cheeks and then Piggy on the center of my cheeks. These are not my favorite shades from this launch. My favorite shade is Sleepy Girl, which is a mauve blush, surprise, but these are incredible. Such a great launch from the brand. I'm really happy for them that they did something like this, something so fun. And I know they worked hard on this. They've worked for so long on this. They've been teasing it for so long, and for it to be so viral, not just because girls like Hailey Bieber and they want to be like her, but because this is a high quality product. My makeup lover heart is so happy to know this, to feel this, to try this, to love this, to have this in my collection. Highly recommend this, you guys. So good. Number 8, we're gonna get to our last complexion product, and this is by Dibs Beauty. This is their blush. This is their blush duet in the shade VIP Pink. I have a couple other shades, Starstruck and one more, and I love them all, but this one is my favorite. So this is a powder blush with the most beautiful glowy finish. Glowy, but not overwhelming glowy like Rare Beauty powder blush. This is a beautiful blush that wears well even on oily skin. This is a glowy blush done right, in my humble opinion. I love that they include 2 shades. I always mix these 2. So I'm not wearing this right now, but I am going to kind of show you how I use it. So I'm going to tap, and then just apply a little bit right through here to kind of freshen up my blush look. I'm using their brush as well. Dibs Beauty create amazing complexion products. Their Status Stick Duos, their beautiful cream blushes and bronzers are out of this world. And now with this powder blush, I just reach for this all the time. It stays on my vanity. It's beautiful for the summer, in my opinion. And they have other shades if you're not into the pinks. They have a mauve shade and a peachy shade, and those I love as well. Just a stunning product. I just keep reaching for it. That is why it's in this rankings. That's kind of how I operate, and that's the only powder blush I decided to put in this video. Actually, the only powder product, because all of the powders, I just use the ones that I've been using for the last 5 years. You know, like I'm never gonna not use my Pat McGrath, Velour, Mercier. So there's nothing that I can love as much. This is stunning. This is beautiful. Highly recommend. If you don't know about this brand, because I mean, they're getting way more attention these years, and I really love that. But they used to be a smaller brand. They were the first brand who invited me for a brand event 2 years ago here in Chicago before I even lived here, and it was just such a spectacular day and night, and just memories are amazing from that event. And I've tried their products on that event for the first time, and I haven't stopped using them ever since. I love the brand. Highly recommend checking them out. Okay, I was thinking about lips. What a sentence. I was thinking about lip products, and in terms of lip liners, I just always reach for my Natasha, Denona, or Charlotte Tilbury lip liners. Recently, yes, I've tried the ABH lip liners and I like them, but I don't necessarily love them because they're not as long wear. I just basically didn't want to put a lip liner in this rankings, or a lipstick for that matter. I just wanted to do something fun and put glosses in this video. So the last two products are going to be lip gloss products that I really enjoyed that came out this year. Oh, actually, I don't know if these came out this year. Maybe some of the shades, maybe all of these, but they definitely sent them to me this year. So this is the Flawless Forget the Filler lip gloss. And when I tell you that's the only lip gloss that makes me like my thin lips without filler, I'm not kidding. This is literally the Forget the Filler lip gloss. It glides on so smoothly. It's not sticky. The shades are so beautiful. They have more vibrant shades. I just picked out more neutral options to show you guys, but we have some nice brownie shades, pinky shades, neutral shades, a clear gloss. They also have like red ones and more vibrant purpley pink, but this is the most gorgeous, beautiful gloss that stays on for a really good amount of time. Like obviously not hours, it's a lip gloss. It's not going to stay on for hours, but it's really nice, beautiful, non-sticky. I always seem to reach for this when I travel. Like I pack 1 or 2 shades and you know, I'm good. So I really like these. If you were looking for some cute glosses, highly recommend checking Lawless out. And here's the last product that I am going to mention today. Well, actually, I'm gonna have some honorable mentions after this, but this is the 10th product. Okay, the 10th product. So Give Beauty came out with the Dewy Plum Collagen Lip Gels, and I just don't see people talk about these. First of all, look at the shades. They're so pretty. We have pink, we have this beautiful burgundy, we have super nice neutral shades, purpley shade. These wear so well and they sit on the lips so beautifully. They are glossy, glowy. They kind of remind me of the Lawless glosses, as in they're not sparkly, right? They're matte, not matte, what am I saying? They're not sparkly, they're kind of just one color gloss. They're kind of solid. How do I explain this? You know what I mean. You know what I mean. But I haven't been able to stop using these, especially the shade Hibiscus right here. I'm actually going to apply a little bit of this right now because I like this so much. These have a giant, beautiful doe foot applicator and they just glide on. And you can see how instantly the lip is so glossy, so pretty. And these stay on really well. For a gloss, I would say this is one of the most long wear glosses that I own. Really beautiful. I'm in love with this scent. It smells like vanilla. It's really gorgeous. You can see how instantly my lips started to look so much better. But yeah, just like no lip filler girl approved. Oh, I should make that a series. What lip products are approved by me, a person who doesn't have lip filler? Genius. Okay, 2 honorable mentions. These are going to be 2 separate products that I just want to mention in this video. So first is going to be the latest launch from Rhode. These are their limited edition shades. They came out for the summer. We have the Guava Spritz, the Shortcake, the Salty Tan that I was wearing before I put on the Give Gloss, and then Peach Pit. I have a video where I swatch all of these and pair them up with their new blushes. Incredible formula. So fun, so beautiful, so colorful. I feel like it's a beautiful shade range, and I know that a lot of people picked out all 4. Highly recommend picking out 1 or 2 shades that you like the most and just wearing them throughout the summer. So fun, so beautiful, so trendy, you know, all those things that we like. And then last honorable mention, because I'm just such a huge eyeshadow person, it is really difficult for me to not talk about eyeshadows. So I am going to mention this palette, even though it's not my favorite palette from the brand, but it's a gorgeous palette and I've been reaching for it. So I'm talking about the Natasha Natasha Denona Golden Eyeshadow Palette. This is the latest launch from the brand. It is a beautiful neutral color story with a lot of rich gold shades as paired with beautiful matte browns. I really enjoy this palette every time I use it. Yes, my look pretty much comes out the same all the time, but nonetheless, I keep reaching for it because it's just an easy, simple, neutral, everyday palette that I know is going to look gorgeous and beautiful, and that the quality is unmatched because it's Natasha Denona. So yeah, just wanted to mention this guy here if you are on a lookout for a beautiful palette for an event. I actually posted a wedding guest makeup tutorial using this eyeshadow palette, so check that video out and use code Anastasia 15 if you're purchasing anything from the Natasha Denona brand on the Natasha Denona website. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope that this was helpful. Let me know what your favorite launch was from this year. I want to hear your thoughts. Do you agree with me? Do you not agree with me? Did you try completely different products from me? There are so many launches that might be the case, and I will link all of the products that I mentioned in the description below with the links. If you shop through my links, you help out my channel a lot. Thank you so much, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!